Hey y'all, this is your girl. Yeah, hello, hi everybody. Welcome to another one of my live streams. I'm coming with a part two. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm gonna speak my truth to power. If you don't like it, you could unfollow or unsubscribe to my channel. But I am gonna speak truth to power, no matter who likes it or not. And I will not apologize for that. But anyway, I'm gonna bring y'all with a part two of we need to stop normalizing the feminization of the black man because we need our black men and in the enemy, and they love it. The enemy loves the feminization of the black man. Why? Because the black man is a threat. He's a threat. The black man's a threat. They hold more testosterone more than you know, and they procreate more allegedly. So let's start from the beginning. Hey, this is your girl Tanisha again, coming to you in another live stream. Now, I really want, because it's just to do, I like to say what's in my heart. I just don't find any of this okay that some people are normalizing the feminization of the black man. Where there's once again, there's no disrespect towards the LGBTQ community. There's no shots, but what I point out the obvious. Okay, it just is getting more normalized. Our black men, some of the black men has become more softer and having more feminized, more feminine ways. I just don't find any of this okay for a straight man, to wear a dress, to get to Hollywood. I just don't find any of this okay. So I'm gonna use Dwayne Wade for example. Okay. This is his normalizing, and I just don't find any of this okay. His and this is a boy. Let children become kids, man. I just don't find any of this okay. This is Dwayne Wade's son, and he's changing his gender. You really can't change a gender. You really can. A boy is a boy and a girl is a girl. You can't do that. Let kids be kids if they want to go that way. If they decide if they want to go that route, then that's fine. But it just seemed forced to me, and I just don't find any of this okay. He feminizing his own son. I just don't find none of this okay. None of it. That to me, that's like allegedly child abuse to me. It's like you're forcing your son to be a girl. And you got some black women that sit there and perpetuate this nonsense. Oh, he looked good as a girl. Oh, girl, he fears he will never become a female. That's the thing that people need to realize, that he will never become a female. Once he don't have a period. Okay, as a man, men don't have periods. Okay, and you do not. Men don't have titties either. They don't under the strip. I mean, they don't under strip a understanding of a strip of one. I just don't find none of this okay. And for some of our black women sit there perpetuate that nonsense, shame on you. Cause that's allegedly child abuse, what you doing. Promoting child that I don't find none of this okay. And Brother RZA wrote, child abuse that we will never accept. Stop adopting European insanity and stand up for your children rather than for the programming they are being bombarded with. That's the God honest truth. And do you know that the government is so cold that they put something in food to feminizing men and black men as well too? I'm gonna show y'all the receipts too, because I pulled in all cars today.
Has been injected with certain levels of estrogen chemicals. That's why men have titties. Come on now. That's why men have titties. Come on. I ain't trying to blow the speaker out, but come on. Yes. See, that's what I feel it. You been, bro. Get on this. Bro. I'm telling you, because that right there. Because I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let's talk about these men. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's
like how
YouTube. This is for fair use. This is I forgot to say fair use. This is for teacher edifications. Okay, fair use. This is copyright material. Okay, it's copyright material. This is for teacher edifications.
How? It's called gynecomastia, by the way. Yes. Man boob. Man breast, right? Gynecomastia, man boobs. You have multiple causes. A drug called Risperdal, a drug that's prescribed to a lot of males. One of the side effects or direct effects is man breast. See, this is one of the things they inject you with. You don't even realize it. That's what it's coming from. Another thing with the soy and with the estrogen-like chemicals injected into the water and food supply, it is making men more effeminate because it is chemically destroying your testosterone levels. We have less than 50. We're at less than 50% of the testosterone levels than we used to be over 20 years ago.
I get it. That would turn these niggas to He just said it. This shit crazy, man.
Big facts, bro. Over 70% of the food supply has been injected with certain levels of estrogen chemicals.
Wow.
That's why men have titties. Come on now. That's why.
Boy, I tell you, the government's cold. They are really trying to feminize in our black men by food. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Fair use. Once again, I'm gonna play that again. Y'all guys heard that. Fair use. This is for copyright material. This is for teaching edifications. I'm pulling all cards today, man.
Why men have titties. Come on. I ain't trying to blow the speaker out, but come on. Yes. See, that's what I feel it. You been, bro. Get on this. Bro. I'm telling you, because that right there. Because now it's just like, okay, you know what? So let's talk about these men. Yeah. Because I know where you go. That's
like how
it's called gynecomastia, by the way. Yes. Man boob. Man breast, right? Gynecomastia, man boobs. You have multiple causes. A drug called Risperdal, a drug that's prescribed to a lot of males. One of the side effects or direct effects is man breast. See, this is one of the things they inject you with. You don't even realize it. That's what it's coming from. Another thing with the soy and with the estrogen-like chemicals injected into the water and food supply, it is making men more effeminate because it is chemically destroying your testosterone levels. We have less than 50. We're at less than 50% of the testosterone levels than we used to be over 20 years ago.
I get it. That would turn these niggas to He just said it. This shit crazy, man.
Big facts, bro. Over 70% of the food supply has been injected with certain levels of estrogen.
Wow. I did not know this. They are really trying, the government is really trying, allegedly, let me say that to protect myself. the government allegedly is really trying to feminize our men. Buy food. I'm pulling out all cards today. Mm-mm-mm. Uh, yeah, I'm really trying to look for it. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Because they are really feminizing children as well. Fair use. This is copyright material. This is for teacher edifications.
Fellow Californians, I need to warn you about Proposition 30, one company's cynical scheme to grab a huge taxpayer-funded subsidy. Don't be.
Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Tonight, we gathered the guys together and we're talking about if Hollywood is trying to feminize the male here in this country, get rid of masculinity altogether. Here's what they had to say about it.
And the guys are here for Guy Talk. We have Zachary, Bobbin, and Eduardo. Glad to have you all here on The Factor Uncensored. So, an interesting question out there. Is there an attempt to emasculate men by the entertainment industry or society in general? For example, we've seen entertainers like Lil Nas X, the Gender Bender, Young Thug, or Will Smith's son all wearing dresses on camera and in photos. What do you think about that, Zachary? Is there an attempt to emasculate or feminize men in this country?
Well, I mean, I have a double take on that. So my thing is, I think history repeats itself. As you've seen in the music industry, like in the 70s and 80s, you know, we had Boy George, Little Richard, and a plethora of other artists that are very feminine. So it's hard to say that the industry is getting like more feminine because it kind of repeats itself as art does. But I think it's very damaging, at least to the Black community, for us, because we're already not used to seeing that. And then at the same time, you know, this ties back to a lot of historical events that deal with slavery and breaking a whole lot of other issues that we have to
Amen. You better say that. You better say that. See, not Donamite don't want to have that conversation. He's telling the truth. They are really trying. Allegedly, Hollywood is really trying to feminize, the black man, because the black man carry testosterone. The black man is a threat, and they are really trying to separate black families from procreating. That's what the industry is doing, and they are normalizing. And for us black women to sit there and perpetuate that nonsense, I'm gonna hold y'all accountable as well too. So let's continue.
Within the community. So I see it from both sides, but at the same time, people are going to be who they are, and you just have to respect that, and also, like, I don't really believe in like nature over nurture kind of thing. So, I mean, people will be who they want to be regardless of their environment, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Bob, and your thoughts on this? Is this an attempt by the entertainment industry or society in general to feminize men? Mr. Marine, U.S. Marine. Go ahead, sir.
Growing up in the 80s, you did see stuff like, Boy George and the Pet Shop Boys and stuff like that. But you never saw them, or at least I personally never saw anything where men were showing themselves pregnant more prevalently like they are these days. As of late, actually, it seems like you see that with purses, the satchels, as being okay. But I don't think these artists are understanding or keeping into consideration that there are little children watching them, and
absolutely
sway their decision, or maybe I don't know how to put this, but they may think it's okay. To act on their feeling at that moment, because if that makes sense. You got kids that play with dolls. It doesn't matter how old they were when they're like 2-3 years old. They're playing with dolls with with their sister or whatever, and they may think, hey, maybe I can act like a girl because I'm seeing it on TV now.
What do you think about that, Eduardo? Is that something you think could impact children? What we're seeing in society in general, in Hollywood, and is it a bad thing?
Let me stop it. And that's the thing that you don't cross. The reason why I say this, because kids are watching this, or our children watching this, and for Hollywood sit there perpetuating the feminizing, our black children, or any race of children, you need to be held accountable. I just don't find, let kids be kids. That's when you cross the line. How we go sit there and procreate if we sit there perpetuate this nonsense, allegedly? Oh yes, Garrett. Each time I be seeing this on social media. Sometimes, majority times I have to jump off on social media because I see too much fuck shit sitting there and perpetuate that nonsense. It ain't nothing cute about a straight man wearing a damn dress is drippy, and shit drippy about a straight black man wearing a damn dress. Sorry. Let's continue.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think it's weird because I don't know, man. I mean, like I'm a person that I'm gonna let you do what you want to do, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. Because at the end of the day, everybody's got their own life, but like to put it out there like that and to show some weird stuff. I mean, I don't know. It's not my flavor, but I'm gonna let you. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna let them do what they want? I'm with Ed. Impact me. I'm not gonna be wearing no dress.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the point I was trying to make earlier. Like, I don't think kids are gonna be like, okay, cool. If I see this, I'm gonna like do this, unless it's like already nature, and it's naturally innate in them. Because my little nephews grew up around a lot of like their sisters and stuff like that, and they sometimes did the same stuff, but they grew up to be men. So, it's different. So, I mean, the whole nurture thing, like, I don't think it's that influential like people think it is.
Bob, did you have something you want to add in?
Yeah, no, I'm with Ed. I mean, you do you, but I think that, when you become a celebrity and you're on billboards and TV, I think there needs to be more taken into consideration of what you're portraying to people. I mean, yeah, you are influencing people. Look at Instagram. Look Look at the social media. It's all over. That's what people do all day long. And you're telling me it's not going to influence anyone? Absolutely not. Absolutely it is.
Yeah, most definitely. I believe that.
All right, guys. Well, we want to thank you for joining us here on Guy Talk. Interesting conversation. And we'll see you next time right here on Guy Talk at the Guy Table.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
All right, I'm going to play another video about Corey. Corey, call him, whatever his name, he went in. What he said some real talk, though. Once again, it's no shot towards the LGBTQ community. This is fair use. This is copyright material. This is for teacher edification. He went in and he was speaking some facts.
I want to let BET know you have completely, you have contributed to the destruction of Black family. People
That's
don't know.
true.
A group of Caucasians own BET, and they said you can't do this kind of music on there, but you can do this kind of music on there. Fast forward to 2022, and I could not believe the display of dysfunction that they started them awards with. First of all, they gonna call me a fat basher, but I will give Lizzo credit. She found the most mobile, obese motherfuckers in LA.
I don't agree. I don't agree when he making fun of her.
Descendants of Rerun from What's Happening. She found them and put them together and had a fat people dance.
I ain't even seen
I didn't see the whole thing either. I just saw certain tidbits that I wanted to see.
She had all big people dancing, so she don't look as bad as she looked when she up there singing with skinny people. It was brilliant. I give you all the credit in the world. That was different. That was different. That was the big mobile. Started the show with the big mobiles, the big people.
She started the show.
A whole bunch of, oh my God. Yeah, she performed. The girl can sing.
Oh, no, yeah.
Ain't nobody saying that
yes.
Blizzo can't sing. But if you force the big agenda, it's going to do the same thing that's happening with the fruit booty agenda. Because after Lizzo's song, On Everything I Love, they had a big old bag of sugar man twerking in booty shorts from the back on TV. Wow. Are you serious? Black people, look, they took the game.
That's true.
They took hip hop and R&B and the culture, and they turned it into a circus.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Lizzo can't sing. I'm saying
that was facts. We really truly looking like the butt of the joke. This is why I don't support BET. This was back in June, I think. I don't support BET because they are perpetuating the destruction of the Black family. He's not lying. If y'all don't see the bigger picture, once again, no disrespect towards the LGBT. By all means, do you. I don't have no problem. But when you sit there and playing the part of destructive towards our children, I have to say something. I just don't find any of this okay.
If Lizzo was to do what she's supposed to do, she's supposed to be real still, like Aretha Franklin. Just do this while she's singing and let us concentrate on your voice. Not seeing y'all prance around. When we see big girls dance and shit, we just wait on them to get tired. Then they edit it. Like if a big girl asks me to dance, I'll dance with her. She's gonna be sleepy when we through. Look, I can't watch a man dance in booty shorts. I didn't cut it off in the green room. But I can't watch no man in no booty shorts act like he talking to me. Now, the children watch the brothers with the blonde, trinkly hair and the lipstick and makeup on and the booty short and backwards. This is what the kids have now.
Yep.
The black family is gone. It's gone. Your kids might say, well, Daddy, what's wrong with a man wearing booty shorts?
Oh, I see what you're saying, because they're making it just so commonplace.
It's the people in charge of the programming at BET have done a great job at destructing the black family. The black family now is led by the woman. I'm not saying BET did all that, but they play.
Who runs it? I'm sorry.
White Caucasian people run everything that has to do with TV. Yeah.
He's not lying. He's not lying. I don't agree with everything he is saying, but he'll speak truth. He's not lying. And the owner they know exactly what they doing. BET ain't nothing like what it used to be. And I stopped supporting BET a long time ago. I would feel on was it for African diaspora? He was talking about that last year back in June or July that he stopped support. I don't support BET either. He's not lying. Let's continue.
I cut on the BET Awards. The women were dressed like men. The woman came out there had on suits like men. And the men had on booty shorts. Hey, I'm just saying, I ain't name dropping. When I cut it on, the women had on the suits and the men had on the booty shorts and dresses. Oh my God. What is my man name? What is the dude name? Billy Porter. I'll drop his name.
I love Billy. Hi, Billy.
I don't even want to know what that man. You see, if it's just one of them, if it's just one man in a dress and everything, then everybody looks at the man in the dress and be like, oh.
Once again, there's no disrespect towards Billy Porter. Once again, no disrespect towards the LGBTQ community. I'm not doing the G bashing, okay? I'm not doing that. But if you're playing a part of destructing, towards the black family, and you're perpetuate for our kids, to be, the G word, I have to say something. I just don't find it, because kids are watching. And we normalize, and I just don't find any of this okay.
Okay. But when all of the men represented, for the most part, were on the shit pushed in side of the game. That is the new agenda. The shit pushed in agenda. That's what they want for us.
Yep.
The strong brothers don't get represented. Look at the goddamn awards. You tell me what strong black man that you'll be like, that's a great example of a leader. Did you see on that stage?
Babyface looked very nice in that suit.
The shit pushed in awards.
Exactly.
Damn, you're dying because he couldn't breathe out of the thing.
Shit pushed in awards.
That's what they doing. They push it towards our children. He's not lying, and that's a fact. Let's continue.
Name another one. This is the Shit Pushed In Award.
I ain't watching, so I ain't.
Congratulations,
So,
Puffy. I liked that whole.
Shit Pushed In.
Once again, hit that like button, share the video, tell your friends, tell your family members, to subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, y'all. Share the video.
Y'all motherfuckers want to act like I'm bogus. You can act like I'm bogus. It's the Shit Pushed In Awards. The Shit Pushed In Awards. Shit Pushed In after parties. Shit Pushed In agenda. They've won. They beat us. Now, there's not an outrage that men that represent the black community are all feminine acting men. There's no outrage. They won.
Yep.
They won. They beat us. We got to try, men like me who know right from wrong, we have to try to say something about it to remind the people that's not how we should be represented on television.
Exactly.
At the Black Entertainment Television Awards. We are represented the way we are meant to be represented by the wicked Caucasians who run the program in there. Because if they had respect for us, there's no way they would have us looking like that. The men look like bitches and the bitches look like men.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you think you could go to Jamaica and shake your ass in some booty shorts and walk home and be safe? There are places in this world where niggas be like, alright. You feel the danger in the room when you walking around motherfucking men dressed like a bitch. I'm not saying everybody who does that is with negative intention toward the people, but as they have poured poison into the pool every year, the pool is basically mostly poison now. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not stupid, man. If I'm going to make it in this business, I'm going to have to deal with men who want to fuck men. That's just part of the game. If you want to make major moves in television, film, and things like that, you are going to have to be in the company of men that want to fuck you.
Oh, shit. Not you.
Allegedly. He's not lying. Allegedly. You got the, like, was it like Kwame Brown said, the go long, get long game. You have to get along, to make big major moves. Allegedly. That's why some straight men wearing dresses, because it's all about this. All money ain't good money. It's all about keeping your integrity. It's all about principles and your morals. And I'm not saying this in a negative way, but you need to start learning how to keep your integrity as well too. Integrity means more. You will make it if you keep your integrity. It may not go as you want it to go, but you will make it. It takes time. You don't have to put on the damn dress to make it. I'm just tired of seeing it programmed towards our children, and I just don't find none of this okay. Don't know 2-year-old don't know no black boy or any type of race should be watching that any damn way. To say, mommy, I want to wear a dress. No, absolutely not. I don't find none of this this perpetual. I don't find any of this okay. I just don't find none of this crap okay. None of it. And I understand, yeah, this is the I just want to do I just want to give y'all a perfect example.
And we're deep. Oh, deeper. Deep,
When all you can pizza think about Postmates. For $30 off your first 3 orders of $35 or more, use code LA30.
Dyson Kilo Davis is 5 years old, just like any other little boy, except that Dyson likes to wear dresses.
Wow.
Beach dresses, wedding dresses, disco dresses, cheerleader outfits, and especially princess dresses.
They make me feel happy, and I like them what they are.
Dyson started wearing dresses when he was barely 2 years old.
We had our first public display at daycare. Dyson ran up to me, smile as big as you can believe, in a red dress with pink heels.
Wow.
And I froze. I was looking around to see what the other parents were saying and how they...
And for the mama, shame on you too. I understand this video, so I just giving y'all a perfect example of what these kids are influencing for some of these black men wearing dress. That's not okay. Lord bless that little boy heart.
They were kind of looking at me.
Cheryl took Dyson to see a psychologist who assured her he was healthy and engaging in perfectly normal behavior. But Cheryl tried to steer him towards other clothes, other interests. But he always seemed to come back to dresses.
Wow.
After school one day,
he got home and said, "Look at mommy, I'm a pretty princess." And I looked at him very, very seriously. And I said, "Boys are not princesses. Girls are."
True.
And he looked me right back, very, very strong, and said, "I am a princess boy."
Wow.
Things came to a head at Halloween. Cheryl had taken Dyson and his brother Jacoby to the store to find costumes.
My older son, Jacoby, went for the action figure aisle, and he found a Ninja Turtle outfit and was good, very happy. Dyson saw this blue Cinderella dress, and he just begged, can you please get me a dress, Mom? And at that moment, Jacoby's tugging on my shoulder, and he says, Mom.
And she said, what? And then I said, why can't you just let him be happy?
And that was my turning moment. It's very pretty.
Cheryl began to embrace Dyson's love of dresses, wearing them and
It's your dress, Mama.
making them.
It goes like this.
Wow.
And
Up
then,
on the shoulder?
yeah, and it goes like this, sticking under here.
Oh, it's off the shoulder.
She wrote a book about their family called My Princess Boy.
Jesus, this is very heartbreaking. This little boy just don't know. Oh God. Oh, that make me want to break down and cry. Cause he just blessed his little mm. Lord Jesus.
Princess Boy is 4 years old. He likes pretty things.
The book was a hit. Its message about acceptance as much as gender.
If you see a princess boy, will you laugh at him? Will you call him a name? Will you play with him? Will you like him for who he is?
And suddenly, Cheryl has become an accidental activist.
Thank you for challenging what the male image is supposed to be.
Headlining an event she never imagined she'd attend, much less speak at, like Gender Odyssey, a conference on transgender issues.
Nice to meet you.
The book has been a hit with parents like Rick Phillips, a gay father.
The evening we read the book, all he could say through
Let
the
me stop
whole
this right here. Because I just find this very disturbing. This little boy don't know if he a boy or a girl. Allegedly. Let me say it. Because I'm not doing the G bash. I don't do that. That's why I'm just pointing out the obvious of what black male entertainers are entertained for our children. You know, for black children or any type different race children, y'all perpetuate it. Allegedly, all money ain't good money. Let me stop screen right here. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I just find it disturbing. Lord have mercy. But hit that like button, share this video. I'ma come with the overlight was it over sexualization towards our children too. I need to point out the obvious. I don't want to point out the fact I'm pulling out all cards out. I just don't find any of this okay. So hit that like button, share this video, make sure you tell your friends, tell your family members. Shout out to Two Raw, shout out to my Uncle Ronan, shout out to DS1. Stay Sleep Sheep TV. Subscribe to all 3 of their channels. Subscribe to Sincerely Yours, Nadia. Shout out to the OGs of the Black YouTube, like Sincerely, like Lovely T and the African Diaspora, such as, Philip Scott. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to New Breed Motivation. Keep speaking the truth to power, brother. Shout out to Joey the Spread. Shout out to She We Here. Shout out to him. Shout out to the man above. Shout out to Erica. Shout out to Carla. Shout out to Tina. Shout out to Soldier T, y'all. Yeah, sorry about that. So if any one of y'all, I forgot about y'all. I apologize. I got love for everybody. Hit that like button, share this video, subscribe to this channel. Once again, hit that like button. So I'll talk to y'all later, and peace.